Brittany Murphy was a beautiful and talented actress full of promise. Her shocking death at the age of 32 was followed just 5 months later by the equally puzzling death of her husband. Both died young of similar mysterious causes. What happened in that house in 2009? Was this a crazy coincidence? Or was there something more sinister at play? What was behind the tragic deaths of Brittany Murphy and her husband, Simon Monjack? The presence of heavy metals in Brittany's hair sample can point to causes of death other than foul play.
Additionally, the heavy metals could have been present in her hair for a multitude of reasons, including hair dye, and she often dyed her hair.
There are also environmental factors. Brittany Murphy and Simon Monjack share their West Hollywood mansion with Brittany's mother, Sharon Murphy.
Before Simon died, she and Simon went on a lot of shows and they talked about, Brittany's death. After Simon died, she thought, there's mold in the house.
Black mold is notoriously destructive. It can cause a variety of health problems, including pneumonia and even paranoia.
There did seem to be some water damage. The house was located at the bottom of multiple hills. With the water draining down, you'll often find water getting into the foundation and the walls of the home, which can lead to mold. There's also a water heater in the attic that had leaked and caused a flood in the house, and people believe that the mold could have come from that.
So where does Sharon's mold theory lead?
There's a lot of controversy with this. So allegedly the coroner's office had asked her, well, can we come in your house and test for this mold? And she'd said no. She denies that ever happened. She says she never restricted access to the house for them to test for the mold.
After Brittany's death, television program Inside Edition pays the house a visit. They noticed something strange.
And they said that it looked as if there was plastic sheets hanging, as if there was some mold removal going on.
It's quite possible that a mold test was done, but for legal reasons, Sharon isn't talking about it.
Additionally, Sharon did sue the house builders and successfully, it settled. If Sharon did settle with the house builders, there may be some sort of non-disclosure agreement. If there was mold in the house, it could have potentially caused the illnesses.
The paranoia caused by mold intoxication could explain Simon Monjack's odd behavior before his death. People have speculated that Sharon Murphy made up the mold story to hide the truth.
A lot of people think that Sharon had something to do with what happened to Brittany and Simon, that she poisoned them. I definitely am not one of those people. I would ask the question, if there was black mold in the house and if it was responsible for what happened to Simon and Brittany, wouldn't Sharon have gotten sick? She was the oldest one. As a result, she would have had a lower immune response. So you have to wonder why the one person who probably would have gotten sick from this the most or the quickest never got sick from the black mold.
These speculations about Sharon are driven mostly by her strange relationship with Simon after Brittany's death.
There was rumors that after Brittany died, Sharon and Simon were sleeping in the same bed. She was interviewed after Simon died, and when she went into the master bedroom, she referred to one side of the bed as her side of the bed. And it was weird that they continued living together after Brittany died. However, they may have still been looking at the other person as the only tie they had left to Brittany. You don't know how people grieve or how they cope.
Despite popular speculation, no evidence links Sharon Murphy to any wrongdoing, and police have never considered her a person of interest in their investigation. If Brittany wasn't poisoned and she died of natural causes, how did a healthy young woman get so ill?